Hey guys, Angus here. Gonna do a comparison of Freet's boots, which one is the best boot and which one you should get. So we got the Kipedo kind of desert boot with a coffee mesh. We got this one, which is the Bootee. It has a kind of, I want to call it like a Kevlar kind of semi-waterproof sort of fabric-y material. And the last one is the Ibex, which is a full leather boot. So each one of these has a different sole. So we'll start off with this one. This one's got your kind of grippiest sole. They are completely barefoot. They're really wide. If you see my other Freet review videos, I love Freet because I have a really wide foot. I like barefoot shoes, and these are the best ones. Allow enough toe splay. This has the same as the Feldum, which is like a trail running shoe. So this is a kind of new sole from Freet with kind of nubbles and nubbles. Let me hold up to the camera so you can kind of see, yes, there's dirt on there, but it's got nubbles and nubbles on it. It's pretty good. It's been a robust boot. I wore this a lot last winter. I haven't worn it through the summer. As we move into the winter more, I'll wear this one more. People ask me, is it waterproof? And it's as waterproof as leather is. I don't see any water leaking in. It's got this kind of system here. I am gonna get a nice sort of leather guard type thing for it for this year. This is a great boot. It's a really classic boot, and as you wear it more, it's going to kind of wear in. Leather is going to be super nice, and no water leaks through there. And so far, no water's leaked through that. So for me, this is a waterproof boot, but a leather guard would be better. This one, the Bootee, is actually my least favorite of all the boots. But if you were only going to buy one boot, this would be the one because it's the kind of all-in-one boot. It can do everything. So it's kind of semi-waterproof, water resilient. In my original review for this, I actually walked in water and no water came through. Again, you could probably get some sort of spray guard on it to come through. It's not actually quoted as waterproof. It's not my favorite sole on this. I find it a teeny bit more narrow. It's more wide than most shoes, but a teeny wee bit more narrow. And it's a good kind of 4-season boot. It doesn't have the best sole for like super grippiness. It is a very barefooty sole where if you're going to terrain that really needs grip, this is the one for you. And they also do a vegan version of this boot. It's got a different name, Tundra or something. I'm sure you'll find it on the website. Where this is a great 4-season boot where you can use it summer, spring, winter, autumn. And it's a great boot, kind of semi-waterproof. If you're only going to buy one of these, this would be the one. Or this is more of a winter boot. I've not worn this in the summer at all. I suppose if you're going up big hikes where you need a bit more warmth and we need a wee bit more stability in the summer, if you're going up mountains, yeah, this would be the one. And the last one here is the Kipedo, which has this coffee mesh knit, and it also has my favorite sole. But this sole is very smooth, so it's not the greatest sole for like super wet, slippery conditions or mountainous conditions where you need more grip. But as a kind of all the time sole, this sole is my favorite. It's nice and wide. The coffee mesh knit is truly awesome. It's not waterproof at all, but it is very breathable. So if you're walking through kind of damp conditions, and this fabric is kind of like coffee plastic. It's made with like used coffee grinds kind of made into a string. So this doesn't retain the water. All the water will come out of this. It's a pretty nice summer kind of desert boot. If you're out and about walking, you need a little bit of ankle protection and you kind of want to protect your ankles a little bit from maybe brush and stuff you're walking through. This is a super great boot. I like this one. So this would be my two: summer boot, winter boot. And if I can only have one, this would be the all-purpose boot. So it's not like a review on which one's best, it's which one's best for your purpose. So if you're a summer boot wearer and you're doing kind of like long trails, this one would be absolutely ideal. If you need a boot, an all-season boot, it would be this one. If you need a hardy, classic kind of traditional walking boot, but you like barefoot and you like wider, this would be the one. I've got all these in the same size. I can fit a thicker sock in this, but you might want to go up a size or half a size if you want a thicker sock to your normal size in there. This, I just wear a thin sock, and this, I just wear a thin sock as well. This one's actually fairly warm. This one's probably the warmest. This one's not recommended, or I wouldn't recommend this one for winter at all. That is very light and airy, very summery. So this one will be kind of going away now for as we're kind of moving into autumn. Might get some autumn wear out of it, but not as much as the other ones. Anyway, that's my overview of the Freet Bootee boots. And like I said, there's a vegan version of this one. I think they do a leathery version of this, but it's not my favorite sole at all. So I would opt for the Ibex, the Bootee, and the Kipedo. I would opt for that if you're wanting a leather boot. I think this one's awesome. This one's a great summer boot. So these would be the two I'd have, and this one would be the one if I could only have one, even though it's not my favorite, but it is the most versatile. Anyway, Angus out, and I'll see you in the next ones.